We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Truxlight, and welcome to tonight's Cinco Sith Taco Home Edition. Alongside me, as always, is Stevie B. Stevie?
You sound like I don't know if you ever seen Blacklist, but you just sound like the FBI guy, the one that leads the black site.
Yes, I know.
The one that goes previously on the Blacklist.
I was trying to channel a little bit of Kurt Loder from MTV Studio News. He turned 75 today.
What the fuck?
Bro, that was, for you millennials out there, that was the guy who told us the news. That was Argent, and it was on Twitter. I agree. It was our generation's Walter Cronkite. Kurt Loder was the shit. And you would see all these crazy MTV shows like, Real World, that Road Rules, and TRL, and all of a sudden, here comes MTV News. Boom! Kurt Loder. Like, oh, we gotta get serious, guys. Serious news. Serious news is happening.
Bro, I loved Real World and Road Rules, but I like Real World more than Road Rules.
I liked neither.
Bro, I used to watch the shit out of the Real World. Listen, I can't tell you how much I watched the Real World. Oh, God, I fucking just ate that drama for fucking breakfast every morning, bro.
I blame them for they were really the catalyst that began that whole live TV drama soap opera stuff. Like, everyone talks about the Real Housewives. Like, no, we all need to talk about Real World Miami. Okay?
That's all right. Hawaii.
Oh my God.
Real World Hawaii. We got to introduce the tech.
And then they had the crossover Real World Road Rules crossover. That was insane.
Challenge.
Yeah.
And then it was a Real World Rules challenge, and then it just became challenge later. I don't know. It was fucking weird. That's when I stopped watching. I was like, what is even happening? And then I thought, there's literally these people who their fucking career is to keep doing these MTV shows every year.
But I will say this. WWE superstar who is literally getting shafted every time. That's right, The Miz. He came from
New York.
It was Real World, right?
I think it was back to New York. I don't remember. I can't remember. It might have been New Orleans. I don't know. I know I watched the whole. That was peak.
Yeah.
Watching and I saw The Miz in its infancy, back when he was just beating the shit out of his housemates in the Real World. So it was great.
So I will say, if you came from any of those trashiness, you can shine like The Miz.
That's right. He's not wrong.
And I love The Miz. He's one of the best wrestlers that the WWE wastes every single week.
You said wastes?
Oh, yeah. He's been wrestling.
That got me. You saw me? What?
He's been in WWE for so long. And he held I think he did hold the World Champion. Raph, correct me if I'm wrong. He held the World Championship for a week. They didn't give him or it might have been longer than a week, but he did not get a long title reign. He's been numerous Intercontinental Champion, which is a great achievement on its own, but he's never main event. He got pushed and then got knocked back down to mid-card. And he's phenomenal. He's absolute. And I know we got the phenomenal AJ Styles, but AJ and Miz, I would love to see that dream match. I would love to see it. But I think The Miz just really need. There's a lot of wrestlers on the WWE that just need to leave, and they would have greener pastures anywhere else.
All right, well there you go. Golden Dodge is excited to see you, Trex. He said it's a Trex.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't. Better. I've been feeling better, but I haven't really had either the time, because I definitely been trying to give Carlin a little bit of time, because while I was injured, we couldn't really do much. So definitely been putting in the girlfriend experience, but I really haven't had a moment or even kind of the drive to stream. This past weekend, this past Saturday, I was home, I cleaned a little bit, and I was playing some games here and there, but I never really just hit live. Like I just wasn't in the mindset to entertain, and that's really a big thing. Like I need to be in that mindset. I think right now, this yes, Raph, this being my second week streaming is from this because I haven't just done anything on my channel. I know I need to, but with the COVID going on right now and work, we just had a big basic fire happen at work. It's been exhausting, and we're trying to pick ourselves back up from that. But I do know that with it being May now, things I need to put some things into focus. And now I'm playing World of Warcraft again because, ooh man, when you when you go from 56 to 88 in the weekend, it's like okay, this experience buff is like the experience buff of everything.
All right.
Like,
Raph, are you listening to the Exposed song?
oh
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
we
sorry.
weren't mute.
We weren't muted?
No. As soon
You
as you,
son of a bitch!
as soon as you asked if we were mute, I'm like, click, click. Yeah, we're mute.
That's fine. So you're playing a shit ton of WoW, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so I did screw up because I went to our CD Keys website and it's like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to pick up a game card for like 25 bucks for 60 days. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's great. I tried putting it in and it kept erroring me out, and I'm like, why is this erroring it out? Now I went back to CD Keys and saw that it was game time for EU.
You stupid. I'm just kidding. No, you can get your money back.
I
I
didn't.
got money back for CD Keys before.
I didn't try. I was like, fuck it. Maybe one of these days I'll find like an EU player. It's like, hey, you want some free game time? Here, take it.
Oh.
Like it's, I know technically I really should be more keeping my wallet shut, but it was like, fuck it, I don't care. It was like 20. It was 25 bucks. I dropped 15 so I can get us a sub going, and it's like whatever.
So all of a sudden you get your Trump change, and you fucking
Oh, that money's been gone.
you're like Rockefeller.
Oh no, that 1,200 was already gone, dude. I paid bills, man.
Oh.
Like I paid
still got
bills.
some
I paid
money.
bills that were on time and a little bit early. I was like, fuck this.
What and I bought stuff for the house, right? So I've been upgrading little things around the house, like like I bought our couches are fucking nasty because the kids are like, "Oh, I'm done eating." So I'm currently waiting for it because right now Amazon's Amazon Prime shipping is a fucking week.
Yeah, it's rad
so-
right now.
Yes, like I ordered adult things, like I ordered TV trays, and then also ordered like fabric cleaner for the couch. So it's like, all right, we're gonna get these TV trays, and then we're gonna clean the couches, kids. And then you put your grubby little hands on my couch again. I cut them off.
Yeah, I need that second round of Trump change because I need to buy a new mattress.
I also bought mesh Wi-Fi, and is it like night and day in this mug, bro? I can't even describe to you the night and day difference. Like the I used to not get any internet in the back of the house. Now it's like glorious. I can go wireless on all my consoles, and the speed is still ridiculous. And it's got, I wish I could show it to you, but it's not gonna reach. Yeah, it won't reach. But it like literally on the screen shows the current download and upload speeds. What I'm using currently.
Dude, that's sick.
Like I was downloading during our bot stream last night. I was downloading Call of Duty, and it was like showing like 140 download because it was like maxing out. But yeah, it's crazy. It's really good. So mesh Wi-Fi is the absolute shit, and like my downloads on my consoles go way faster too.
Okay.
And I can, and it even has a setting for like a guest Wi-Fi, so like I can name it like Moochin motherfucker or something like that. So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. But yeah, that's really it. I've saved it really since then, just in case. I don't know. Like I don't want to spend it just in case. So you got rid of Spectrum. No, I got rid of the equipment that Spectrum gave me, Raph. I'm not using their stuff anymore. I bought my own stuff. I still have their signal coming in the house, but I'm no longer using their shitty ass equipment. I'm using my own stuff now.
That's the way to go.
That's definitely made a difference for sure. Raph said, wait.
Let me rephrase. That's the way to go if you know what you're doing. If you're any tech person or especially an IT person, go put your own stuff in. But
yeah,
if you're like a mom and pop, don't know what you're doing, just take their stuff.
Raph said you were using their stuff. Yes, I was paying the rental fee for their stuff, Raph.
Well, I mean, and I'm with Spectrum as well. I actually got Spectrum's modem right behind the couch, but I have that sucker plugged into my Netgear Nighthawk, and everything feeds off from the Nighthawk. So it's like that's the only connection that's going right there. Just the medium.
Golden Dodge has named it Starred. I should name the guest network that. It's funny you said Golden Dodge because my main network is named the Red Queen. So it had to be done, right? Ras says PC illiterate got a new modem and router and told him to keep their shit. Yes.
Yeah, save $70 off that bill.
Yeah, dude, fuck on. I was just like, because I really don't want to. I like changing ISPs. It's like the absolute last resort because then you gotta have someone come out and pay for the installation, and it's just gonna be. And the only option I really have is AT&T, and they don't get much better sometimes. And I'm just like, fuck. So I decided to just try this, and it's worked great. I mean, I like the. So essentially, I have the main box here, and then I have like mesh receivers. One in the kitchen under the table, so no one gets to it, and one in the hallway in the living room, hallway in our bedrooms, and it's perfect. It spans the whole house. Man, this is great. So you've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Remake, like a lot of it.
God,
like
you're not done yet? Oh,
I'm not done. It's a long ass game, and it's fun. I was like, all right,
it took Code Carnage 5 days to beat it.
Fuck you. I wish
and he went 100%.
Stream full time like Code Carnage. And I will say this though, like I was like, all right, I'm not playing this offline. I'm gonna just play it straight on stream. But there was like a really, really hard fight coming up, and of course I asked Raph for pointers. And so Raph gave me some pointers, and I was like, all right, I don't want to just like keep doing it over and over again on stream. And so I was like, I'm gonna practice once. And Raph's advice was so good that I fucking killed this thing in one fight. And I was like, I can't believe I just didn't do this on stream. I was literally yeah, it was just like that. I was like, fuck. But it's fine. I need to get through the story anyway. I need to get through normal mode so I can get on the hard mode. So that's what she said. I probably have a stream and a half. What we talked about was I think I'm gonna wait and stream it on Friday and just play it till the end. Because that way we can hit midnight, ringing your boy's birthday. Because my birthday is Saturday.
Yeah.
Did you forget?
Nope. I think Facebook.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Facebook. And you know what? I will say this: your gift from last year is still fucking going strong. I actually had to. Yeah, it's still going strong, bro. I even use the mouse from time to time too, even though I got a fat ass hand.
That mouse was not built for big hands.
Look, I mean, just look. Like it's okay. It's fun. And you know what? It's funny is that I read reviews on this whole package. Right, I read a lot of reviews afterwards, and one of the biggest things they said, like people says, like this is a fucking fantastic package, great deal. But why the hell did they do the Aether's Light and not a full one? Like, so but no, it's still I still use it all the time. I use it a lot with my work laptop too. I use it a lot. So I had to actually put the pad in the water, or not in the water, in the washing machine. And like I googled so much and like researched so much to see if you could, because I was like, God, I don't want to fucking ruin it. I love it. And finally they were like, no, you good, just don't dry it and make sure it's cold water. And bro, that came out almost like brand fucking new.
No, it's
I let it hang. Yeah, I let it hang in the laundry room for a day. And used an old shitty mouse pad and pull it out the next day, and it was like fucking brand new. And then I got a little bit of chocolate on it the next day. Yeah,
Fucking dead. Just
I know.
dead.
I know. Half birthday soon. Raph says, "Give Stevie shit for not completing a game." Chat, you were saying Trex? I mean, he's got a point.
Look, I'll finish them on my own time.
Yeah,
And right now I gotta finish World of Warcraft.
I got to finish for the Warcraft.
Bro, I'm gonna be leveling so many fucking alts, and it's this bonus XP and bonus reputation if you're max level until Shadowlands pre-launch, and that's like in like 3-4 months.
Damn.
Bro, like I am fucking pumped.
Oh, Raph said, "Careful, Trex is gonna break your back again, lean over like that."
I know. I'm taking physical therapy now, and my the physical therapist was like, "You're not in the pain anymore." I'm like, "Nope, I feel much better." He's like, "So what happened? Did you get your cortisone shot in the back?" I'm like, "Nope, saw the doctor. He told me I was going to get the shot in 3 weeks. The next day, my back started feeling better on its own." He's like, "So mind over matter, mind over fear."
Yeah, no shit. Right?
Fear got me better. But yeah, I mean, I'm still doing good. We're just doing physical therapy on my leg. I'm actually going in on Thursday to see him again because I'm doing it 2 times a week. And on Thursday, I'm getting what's called a pulse wave machine. It's this newfangled technology where they're going to basically shoot electricity in my body.
Bro, you're gonna become a superhero.
Not like that. I already had it once. I had it once on my butt because that's where all my pain was at the time. And it's literally just this machine that just goes and it's a loud machine, and it's just them holding a gun, putting some gel on the area, and putting that gun on your skin, and it's electrifying your cells to say, "Ooh, okay, start working, start going." So it's like, Frel, she's like, "All right, you're gonna like me today, but you're gonna hate me tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what you mean. I mean, you're a pretty nice person." Next day, "Oh, fuck that bitch. Oh God, oh, how dare she."
Oh man. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I hear it. I hear your pink rain.
Oh, you can?
I just heard it.
It's about to rain like a motherfucker. So everybody knows it's Cinco de Mayo. So Heather made nachos tonight, right?
Right.
And I said, Heather, it's my birthday week. I want some margaritas, right? So she texts me today and she goes, "All right, I got some tequila, but they're out of margarita mix." And I was like, "Well, what the fuck is the fucking point?" Like, and so then she sent me this one drink, and I was like, "I guess it was like grapefruit juice." And she's like, "I guess that'll do." And then she's like, "Well, what if I just blended iced tequila and a Mountain Dew Baja Blast together?" And I was like, "Oh yes!" So that's what she's done, and this is my second one. So,
oh my God, he's using his big drink. He's using the big cup.
Oh. So I shouldn't probably read anything tonight.
Can you read anything tonight?
Maybe.
Oh, you threw your cup at the stove.
I did not throw my.
What?
She thinks I threw my cup at the stove, but something just fell off the stove, and she swears I threw something at it.
Well, what did the stove do to you?
I just walked by. Well, obviously not.
God, I know you were coming here and berate me. Golden Dot says, "Mad scientist drink this." Yes, thank you for keeping the storms down there with y'all instead of sending them north. Yeah, you're right, Rav. It's fucking bad.
That's okay.
So
The rain's just gonna spread the COVID.
No, it's not. Don't spread rumors like that. These Trumpers out here will believe that shit.
Don't spread rumors like.
Yeah.
No.
Is that the grapefruit one?
Yeah.
Let me try it.
You're not gonna like it.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
It's not as sweet as yours.
Let me try it, please.
It's not as sweet as yours. I'm prepping you.
Okay.
Because you've been having sugar.
Okay.
This is not as much sugar.
Fuck. Okay. Need sugar.
I think if I do it again, I'm just gonna use Sprite. It's not
I've
that
got
bad.
Sprite right here.
Hey, that's mine.
Well, you're the one who chugged it.
Huh?
Go ahead and clip that face.
It's sour for grapefruit.
It's grapefruit. Grapefruit is.
Oh, sugar high. Well. If it isn't a realist. Sugar high for baby Steve. Wait, baby Steve? What the fuck? What the fuck? You paid the internet bill? All right. Oh, that shot's fired. Damn, that shot's fired.
Yeah, with all your COVID-19 money from the bank.
Oh my god. You with your Trump change? All right. So, anything else you want to talk about before we actually get started?
I don't think we can get started. Arwen's not here.
I know. All right, who wants to take Arwen's place about harassing the people on YouTube? I need someone else to harass YouTube. Just in the chat, talk some shit about the people who didn't catch us live at twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse every Tuesday-ish at 9:30 p.m. ish. You can join in on the conversation like these lovely people all have. All right? Oh, yeah. You can join in at twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse. I'll have it right beneath me when I edit the video. That's a lot of people don't see that. See, that's something the YouTube people get, y'all don't, is an address to the Twitch address that you're already at. So there you go. Come hang out with us live. There you go. Raph's got it. Yo, YouTube plebes. Oh, that's what I'm talking. I feel like Raph just just pulled out his inner Arwen. I'm here to harass YouTube. All right, let's do it. But yeah, so if you're watching on YouTube, if this is Aaron, come join us live at twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse at 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish every Tuesday-ish. What new games are coming out this week, Trex?
Coming up for this week, Someday You'll Return on PC, May 5th.
What else?
That was kind of it on the list.
Wait, that's it?
I mean, I can check Steam, I guess. I don't know.
Ari said every... Okay, that's why I said ish. Okay, Ari, that's why I add the ish. The ish gives me deniability, okay?
Look, that's legally binding, okay? We have to put ish.
That's right.
Let's see. Popular upcoming... No, I don't see anything.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
There's really not.
All the games are getting pushed back, right? I don't know. What can you do?
Just
What
like
can you do?
movies.
Please be booby armor as Aaron. What? That's what Aaron calls Jesse in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Just Aaron has made up nicknames for every character in the Final Fantasy VII remake
Well,
as
of
we
course she
play.
did.
She hasn't played it herself, but she's got nicknames for everybody. Plausible denies Stevie B. Oh God. That's the name of a podcast right there. You've been exposed. All right. So to be honest, y'all, Trex and I are putting this together, and we were like, what's happening this week? And really what we came up with, it's not shit. Hold on, Stevie C above. Right on. If I were to pull out my inner Arwen, I'd be flipping all over oil tankers because I was too busy staring at anime titties. It's very true.
That is accurate.
Yes.
Okay. Either a gunshot went off or someone closed the door really hard.
Oh. Both.
That's right. Cover your tracks. Anywho. First news article. The Last of Us 2 goes gold as Neil Druckmann assures fans that Nothing compares to playing. This article coming from Games Radar.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen a dumpster fire in gaming more than this fucking game, dude. I feel so bad for everyone fucking involved in making this game.
That leak, which has been confirmed by our boy J-Swag,
J-Swag?
that it was not done by an employee. It was like hacked or something.
I actually added that to our list. Raph said hit the deck.
Just now?
No, earlier.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I did not see it. Cool. I'll add it now.
It's just gonna go, which means it's coming. It's being printed, so that's cool. We need to start the printing process.
Yep.
But
what was that like?
Man.
What was that? 34,000 dislikes on his announcement video.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, in his announcement video on YouTube, it's rough. Like so, like I'm I don't excited is the wrong word to use. I'm very, very interested on the first few weeks sale numbers of Last of Us 2. Like, how bad is this actually going to affect it? You know what I mean? Because I also feel like there's a shit ton of people out there that don't follow any of this stuff, that like just played Last of Us and they're looking forward to Last of Us 2.
Yep.
There's a lot of, like, to us it's like everywhere, but is it really everywhere? It's everywhere to us and the circles we follow. But there's a lot of people out there in the gaming sphere that don't. I realized that working at GameStop, right? Because I just assumed that everyone that walked through the door knew all the gaming news. And when I talk to them about it, bring things up, they're like, "Oh, I didn't know." So it's like, you know, not everyone lives that hardcore nerd life. So, but it still sucks, man. So that's why I'm interested to know the sales of this. But yeah, so in the next article, which is kind of like article 1.2, it's just an update they did on May 1st, and it's just like you know, Sony did their internal investigation, and they say it's hacks, right? They say it's somebody infiltrated the server and took the shit, right? And they watched I believe that they watched like internal playtests that got recorded on their server, right? So they watched older build playtests, and that's how they got all the story. And that's why they don't have like a full script or anything. They just know what they watched being played.
Yeah.
So that really sucks. But it also like pretty much confirms all the leaks are true, because like no one's denying it. They're just pissed off about it. Which
and attacking
I'm glad
YouTubers.
that I didn't. Yeah, oh god, there's so many YouTube like I've tried to avoid most talks on it and the YouTube videos on it because I really don't want it to get spoiled for me. I probably wasn't paying full price for this game anyway. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Last of Us was good, but I spent like $15 on it and felt good about that. So I was probably gonna wait for this game to go on discount anyway.
Yeah, I borrowed it from a buddy. Got stuck in one spot. Said, "Fuck it, take the game back."
Oh my god, I remember that. Yo, you're in full blown rage mode, and then
rage.
When I got to that part, I remember that because you were able to vividly describe it to me because of how long you spent there. And I got to it, I was like, "Oh shit, this is that part." I was like, "This is the tracks part. I'm at the tracks part." Oh shit! It did take me a minute. It did seem like the enemies are set up in a way where you get fucked. But I mean, the game is so stressful when you play anyway. Red Prime says, my hot take: imagine if folks ever watched Game of Thrones, how furious they'd be, or any drama show on HBO for that matter. Like if people leaked stuff. Well, see, that happened a lot, right? Where like story plots and like episodes released early, but like you didn't really see people like posting. I guess because it was still good. I think that if like these leaks came out and they were good, right? I don't want to say they're good because I don't know. And like the general masses were like, "Oh man, it's really good." You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of stigma behind the leaks is the problem. You know, a lot of people call it SJW rhetoric and all that stuff. Like, so because of all that, it gets very, very negative. So I wonder, like, what the flip side of that would be. Like if these leaks came out and they're like, oh fuck, the Last of Us leaks are great. You know what I mean? And would Naughty Dog be fucking taking down every YouTube channel that talks about it? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's another problem is Naughty Dog and Sony are going crazy because there was a and I talked to Trex about this a few days ago. Is they're taking down a lot of YouTubers' videos and trying to take channels out by giving the 3-way copyright strike, which is really fucked up, to be honest with you. And they're not videos that are spoiling the game. They're videos that are just talking about like the rhetoric, I guess, the culture of it, and they just like 3-way copyright strike. And dude, you can't copyright strike a video of someone just sitting there talking into their camera. You can't copyright strike that. You can do other things. You can, when you're talking about SJW rhetoric, your best thing is the guideline strike it, right? Like call it harassment, like
Right.
I'm just saying that's even worse though for a channel. But I mean, you can't copyright strike it. There's no copyright material being used. You're verbally talking about a leak. You're not showing anything, you're not playing any audio, you're not doing anything that breaches copyright. And so for the attack to be, let's copyright the fuck out of them, like that's not good. That's not good at all. That's just my opinion on that. I don't that's crazy.
Yeah, everything going on with the leaks and from Neil, his words, his exact words, it's a video game, you've got to play it. And it's absolutely true. The leaks that we've seen doesn't give the entire story of what goes on. I think it gave some hard-hitting plot points for sure, but without really understanding the story, just like every other thing, like secondhand stuff, like even for us, you need to understand everything going on that leads up to that moment and then thereafter. So, I mean,
Right.
I don't think that the leaks definitely probably hurt some people, but those are probably going to be people that was going to be hurt because their mother wore a dress. So I don't know. But if you if you like The Last of Us, please go out there and play it. People have been waiting for this. And the only good thing I will say that happened with this leak is that it gave us a date for Last of Us 2, where it was at first in the weeds. And it could have came out in the summer, later in the fall. It could have came out anywhere. So
Right.
So as much as the leaks probably did damage to the butt hurt of Twitter, it gave us a date. And so at that point, it's like, thanks for leaking it, because we want to go ahead and play it now. And I will say, because of the leak, I am probably going to have Code Carnage on my third monitor at work all day long just to experience this game, because I might not want to play it, but I will at least throw a lot of support to Code Carnage and watch him play this, and definitely watch his reactions.
Yeah, I don't know. It almost makes you want to get it day one, because I mean, we've talked about this before.
Me too. I'm like, you know what?
Because we've talked about this before, right? Like, I'm very in the middle when it comes to the whole liberal left right bullshit thing, right? The whole battle. I'm very in the middle, and you can attain to that. Like, I've always been that way. So I'm curious as to how someone like me would react to the things in there, right? Because if it's not daunting, it doesn't bother me, right? It's only when it's like on either side. I think I've said this on stream before. It's only like if it's on either side overly aggressive, thrown in your face, that it like bothers me. So I'm just curious. Like, I want to see how that goes. I don't know. Closure says, I think the most telling thing is only 3 weeks delay now. They knew they had to do something. Oh, yeah, it's either get it out or die, right? And honestly, it was either get it out or the game dies. Like, that's just you're absolutely right, Closer. I feel like that they were gonna wait even longer to release this game, but like they were like, listen, we have to get this shit out, or it's gonna be DOA. It's already probably gonna be DOA, to be honest. I really hate to say that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You're right. It is gonna be interesting to watch those sales that first week.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Last of Us 2. I guess check it out. One thing I will say, Chloe said, one thing I will say is the gameplay looks great. As a fan of the original, I've also avoided the leaks. So hopefully see when it comes out. Yes, for
Spoiler alert, there's kisses.
Lots of kisses.
Lots of kisses. Kitten kisses. Up next, Microsoft reveals Xbox Series X boot screen, confirms July event for Halo Infinite, and more. Coming here from The Verge, there will be monthly streams of Xbox-related news. So I actually didn't get to see this inside of Xbox, but it's only like 17 minutes. So first look, Xbox Series X gameplay on Inside Xbox. So
No, it's just the opening.
It's the boot menu, right?
Yeah, when you like turn your Xbox on. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not that much different from that.
Hold
but,
on. I didn't put my X boner hat on. Hold 1 second. Hold on.
Wow.
Oh my God! Look at that! Oh, look at that lens flare! Oh, that was some good lens flare! Oh, thank you. There. And scene. So just like what the video says, there is going to be more on May 7th. So in 2 days of this recording at 11 a.m. Premiering on Xbox, Inside Xbox, the Xbox Series X gameplay. So there's going to be showing some games. Sony, where you at? Where you at, Sony, with your price?
Fucking nowhere. I will say this. Like, it feels like when you compare Microsoft, like with the launch of the Xbox One and launch of the Series X, it's fucking night and day, dude. Like, they are transparent about everything. They're like releasing full specs. They're giving us a bunch of information. It's almost like the roles have completely reversed. And like that's pissed me off, man. And I heard a rumor. I don't know how true this is. Maybe you've read it too.
What you got?
That there might be significant PS5 shortages because of COVID-19.
Yes.
Have you read that anywhere?
Yes. Yes. Secondhand news confirmed.
That's gonna be rough, especially if that's not the case with the Series X, because a lot of games are gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'll just get the Series X," right? Especially if they start like announcing a bunch of, because let's be honest, right? The biggest thing that ever gets said is that look at all these exclusives from Sony and Xbox doesn't have, right?
That's right.
Look at all these PlayStation. Like, that's the biggest thing.
And
So
remember, it's they also still have their smart delivery program that's going to be going with it too.
That's true. That's very true.
And even reading right here allows you to buy an Xbox One version of a game and get the upgrade of the Xbox Series X version free of charge. Which right here, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ooh, I don't know why I did not put that on the list. The new Viking-based iteration of the popular franchise will support smart delivery, which is an encouraging sign for the next generation consoles.
That's right. Red Prime says, and after the boot up screen, you get to play some upscaled Xbox One games for a year. I mean, you can argue that all day long, right? But like the fact.
But where you at, Sony? Huh?
Yeah, the fact that
where are you at? I can deal with an upscaled Xbox One game for a year because at least that's guaranteed.
That's right.
Sony got nothing right now. We saw their pretty little controller.
But there's no reason to get a Series X for exclusives when you can simply play them on Xbox One. Yeah, but what's Sony gonna have at launch day that's exclusives?
Exactly. I mean, we don't even know what they got. So far, they don't even have games. They don't even have a console. Xbox Series X at least comes with support 4K resolution, 120 frames per second, direct storage, hardware accelerated DirectX ray tracing, faster load times, and more. Hell, they have and more.
Listen, I just want to say that the fact that you have leaned into the Xbox camp says a fucking lot for the state of the PlayStation 5.
I lean so hard to Sony because I like my PlayStation much more than my Xbox. But like, come on. Like the Sony ponies, I don't even think the pony's in the stable.
That's not.
And the shortage of the PlayStation 5 is 100% correct, because they still can't get the price of the PlayStation 5 down because, one, of COVID, two, because of the price of the parts inside, because they're still trying to negotiate the pricing for the RAM process, specifically actually for the RAM, because it's getting too expensive. And until they get the price for the RAM, they can't give a price for the consumer. And most likely it's going to be what? The PlayStation 3 all over again, where Sony is going to lose money.
Oh god.
They're going to lose money on this until they hit like that magic 100-some-odd thousand shipment. And still, the PlayStation 4 is still has more still has more consoles sold than the Xbox. Granted, Series X, I think, is actually going to blow the smoke out of the PlayStation 5. But at the same time, we still need more information on the PlayStation 5 to know that. And Sony gave us the one video of a guy talking about.
Dude, what? I don't understand who's
doing the marketing. We need some marketing.
Yeah,
here.
who was like, this is going to be a great idea. Like this is like, even the tech heads are like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, who were you trying to impress with that? Because you didn't impress anybody. Like that, I was really excited because I was like, all right, when this motherfucker doesn't shut up, we'll get to see it at least.
Yeah, I was like, all right, we're gonna get some information. We're gonna get info, please. No, black. You're gonna fade to black. Okay, we're done. Okay, cool. That was a great time waster. But
Tempox says evening Trex. Fuck
hey,
me,
buddy.
I guess. That's fine. I'll just go fuck myself, Tempox. It's fine.
But yeah, May 7th, I can't wait to see. First, I want them to actually, and they're gonna say gameplay. Here's the thing, Microsoft. When you show gameplay, it needs to be in game. Don't give us alpha look.
Yeah.
Don't give us cinematics. Maybe a couple cinematics. I'll give you some game trailers. Go for that. But I need in-game action. There's already a game. I think it's a third gameplay demo of Cyberpunk 2077. You want to sell it? Show us the gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077 on the Xbox Series X.
Golden Dodge says, I'm big on PlayStation and very dissatisfied in the lack of details. Microsoft is blowing them away with their lack of a response. But that's how Sony's always done things, and Microsoft has taken advantage of it tenfold. It's very true. Raph says PlayStation also has third-party support.
Okay, well, who doesn't have third-party support?
Like, Microsoft doesn't? Like, I mean, there's no denying the fact that right now, if you have a PlayStation 4 Pro and an Xbox One X, that literally every third-party game looks better on the One X if you have a high-end 4K. Well, not a high-end, you have a 4K TV. Like, just because One X puts it out better. Like, if you're going to play a third-party game.
That is true.
Like, if you're going to play a third-party game, you should play it on One X if you have a 4K TV. Like, it's just. I mean, I have a. I mean, I have a lot of the play. Like, I'm not shitting on. Like, every time we have these talks, I feel like I'm shitting on PlayStation, but I'm really not. I love PlayStation.
We're shitting on Sony's lack of handling this properly, and and here's the thing: you showed us the controller, cool. We want to know what the console looks like. Can you at least give us what it looks like? That will actually hold us over for at least a week, and then we're gonna start. We already know some stuff inside. Cool. We don't care too much about that. That's cool. Show us what it looks like, because as Americans, we want something pretty. All right, we want that prettiness.
That's right. We want the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
I don't even care. To be honest with you, that thing they showed, people shit on that, but I was like, man, that'd be cool as fuck. Like, it's so different, right? Like,
so many USB ports.
Microsoft went very basic with the Series X right there. Like, let's make a modem, like, or not a modem, but let's make a fucking little tower. That's cool. So it's like, it looks okay. You don't go, man, that Series X is dope as fuck. But like that, like, if they release a PlayStation 5 in that state, I'd be like, this is ludicrous, but fucking great. PlayStation also has third party. Oh, hold on. I'm talking a ton of games that didn't come to Xbox. What big third party games didn't come to Xbox?
Yeah, I love RPGs, but it's like,
You talking about like the JRPGs? I mean, that's true. Like Sony's always had the market on JRPGs, though. That's definitely been that's because Xbox never sold much very well in Japan. So when they ported the show,
that's Sony's playground right there.
yeah. So when they port them over, they're like, "Fuck it, let's just put them on the PlayStation." Temposh is also real gameplay, not Anthem pre-release style gameplay. I agree with you tenfold, Tempoch. Like Trex, what was the name of that game I put in our group chat today? Damn. What was the name of that? It was an MMO coming out. That's
Dual Universe, and
yeah,
I saw it, and I meant to tell you, expect low expectations.
Yes, no, and like the video looks so good, and I was like, "There's no way this game."
I've been watching that development on the back end because that was supposed to be another superhero-esque game, but then they changed focus.
Sorry, I was thinking that.
That's right. Night, Elena.
Mike says goodnight. So yeah, hold on, let's see. Yo, people, what's up, Jareth? Raph says there's a lot of RPGs and the like that never came to Xbox because Microsoft has such a hard time marketing the system outside North America. I mean, I agree with you on that, Raph. Golden Dodge says a typical Sony arrogance. The gamers will buy it when whatever they come out with. Yeah, that's true too. Are you going that night too?
I'm retired.
Okay, you give me up. Love you.
They're still basic.
Basic? Who's basic?
I don't know. That's what you said.
Sony's basic.
Sony's basic.
Yeah, tell him.
You're basic.
You're basic. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Reference to EU as well. Far as I recall, North America is like the only market Xbox as well. Really, I think. No, I mean, I disagree with that.
Anywhere you have a Halo game, that's where it's success.
I think the EU, well, I don't want to speak for the entire EU, but I know that it's fucking huge in Britain. Like, the Microsoft or the Xbox is huge.
The Germans like the space guns.
Yeah, I don't know about. Yeah, it's true. Okay. So yeah, we'll definitely be talking about this next week when we talk about whatever they reveal.
That's right.
Tomorrow. Right?
7th.
No,
7th.
Friday. 7th. What's Thursday. Sorry. Heather made these things, and boy, am I fucking.
Come over here from Eurogamer. Nintendo investigating reports of accounts being breached. This happened a couple weeks. This happened a little while, couple weeks ago, because this is coming from. This is updated on April 21st, but I did see on Kotaku's. I meant to find the link again because I saw it earlier this morning. Yeah, so they found some hackers. Hackers found the source code for the Wii. So, clench your buttholes, people. It's going to be a bumpy ride for Nintendo.
Yeah, I actually read some other stuff on this that, like, they found ROMs and shit for the end. Like, it's not just this. It's like they infiltrated, like, Nintendo as a whole, bro. Like,
look, just because we're all cooped up in the house because of COVID-19 does not mean that we need more hacking involved. If you're going to hack Nintendo to find these little source codes and things, get rid of people's credit. Do some good for a change, people. If you can hack Nintendo, you can hack Washington. Those bitches aren't running on anything Windows 10. They're 98, baby. 98.
Yeah. So, this is... It was funny when there were like a bunch of N64 ROMs have hit on, like, I was like, fuck, dude. Like, it just, I mean, Nintendo just resells your shit. So it's like, oh, new console, new eShop. You bought a Link to the Past on the Wii and the Wii U. Time for you to buy it on the Switch. Like, it's fucked up. But yeah, this is So if you have a Nintendo account, set up that two-step verification.
Ooh, please.
ASAP. Because shit.
It is getting crazy. And then, last but not least, coming here from Variety. Kate Blanchett in talks to play Lilith in Borderlands film adaptation.
Bro, I'm curious as to Raph's opinion on this. I don't. Nah, dog. Like,
Nah, you don't want Kate Blanchett?
I like Kate Blanchett as an actress, but I do not see her as Lilith like at all. I tried, and I tried. When I posted this article, I was like, I pulled up a site that was like Kate Blanchett movies, and I just looked, and I was like, oh man. And it's like the most recent thing, of course, is Thor Ragnarok, and it's like, I don't want to say that she's too old because that sounds so fucked up, but like, bro, like,
Kate Blanchett doesn't age.
Okay.
At the same time, it is a little bit of a sour note in the back of your throat because the last thing we really all saw her in was Thor Ragnarok as Hela,
Yeah.
and that was I think she would have played a fantastic Hela if it was a better script for her. I am the person who does not like Thor Ragnarok. I will watch it as a nice buddy comedy, but the character of Hela was completely underplayed and a waste of fucking space in that movie. She had no reason to be in there whatsoever besides to be some bullshit destroyed canon again trope that she is Thor's sister. And it's like, no, she's Loki's daughter and sorry, that's the comic nerd. Like, this is not right.
Bro, this is like that Age of Ultron rant you had on Twitter the other day. I was like,
fuck Age of Ultron. Fuck that movie. Like, everybody's now giving respect to Age of Ultron? No, fuck Age of Ultron. Fuck that movie.
For what it's worth, I don't know.
I actually
want
to go back to Age of Ultron. I want to go and grab it, put it in Premiere, and cut out everything Ultron, and just see how it looks.
It's not gonna look good at all.
I think it's gonna look fantastic because I don't want anything Ultron related.
So you can't even put your thoughts together.
I hate James Spader. I'm a huge James Spader fan, but I will not add that to the good James Spader roles. And again, James Spader plays James Spader, just like Will Smith plays Will Smith. All right, so
that's true. That is true. And James Spader definitely played James Spader in Ultron.
And you know what? You could also go with Nick Cage playing Nick Cage. Like, no, Nick Cage does not play Nick Cage. Nick Cage has range.
Bro, did you hear about I think I did.
I don't like. Actually, it's right here. It's the most popular article on Variety. Yeah. Nick Cage to play Tiger King's Joe Exotic in the scripted series. I don't like that. Dude. I don't like it.
I could see him.
I never watched Tiger King on Netflix because I didn't want to fall into that peer pressure trap.
Oh, watch it. It's good. The first episode is not. The first episode will just bum me out and make you hate everybody. But then like the second episode it gets crazier and goes on from there. Like it's ridiculous.
But here's the thing. I am a true Nick Cage fan. I will watch anything and everything Nick Cage is in.
Even that second Ghost Rider movie?
Oh yeah, I love the second Ghost Rider movie. I love the second Ghost Rider movie more than the first one because I'm also a fan of the directors from the second Ghost Rider movie because they also did the Crank movies, and those dudes are fucking crazy as hell. Did you not see the making of Ghost Rider 2? Those dudes are on. They took out a door on a car, made a makeshift platform. He laid on it to get the camera close onto the ground to get the motorcycle going it was like, oh, that's fucking balls ass great. Dude has rollerblades on the back of a car hanging out getting the shot. Like, yeah, that's cool as hell. Like, no, I'm not gonna let some machine get it. I'm gonna be putting my body on the line to get it. So yeah, absolutely love the second Ghost Rider movie. Love Nick Cage.
Hates Thor Ragnarok, but loves the second Ghost Rider movie. We're not going to argue with you, Chicks. We don't have that kind of time tonight. Arwen says, because Carol Baskins killed her ex-husband. There's two things that you take away from Tiger King, and I've said this before. Carol Baskins, without a shadow of fucking doubt, killed her husband. And Joe, without a shadow of fucking doubt, set the fire on the gator cage. Like, there's no doubt about it. Those two things No. Okay, so he didn't set the fire himself, but he 100% orchestrated the fire setting. Red Prime says still waiting for National Treasure 3. Is that going to be a thing?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a thing.
Heather and Elena watched National Treasure 1 the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, look at this. I remember this.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. The best way, and I meant to put this on Twitter too. The best way that I could get to win me over for Nick Cage to play Joe Exotic in this, I need Andy Samberg to play Nick Cage to play Joe Exotic and see how it will play out.
Or just have Andy Samberg play Joe Exotic. He could do a good job with that too.
Twitter was also butthurt about that too, because Nick Cage was trending half the day. The rest of the day was David Spade not available?
Oh God, David Spade would pay a really good time. That's very true. He would. So,
but everybody would definitely be calling it Joe Dirt 3 Exotic Tour.
Oh my God. Oh boy, that would be some good stuff, man.
Yeah, that's basically all of our news.
Yeah. So to end this article up, the Kate Blanchett. That's not how I see Lilith. I just couldn't picture her playing it. Maybe she'll surprise me and do a better job, but I just couldn't see it. I mean, but video game movies, you know, they're
well, also
really
it also depends, I guess, where in the story they would do Lilith, because Lilith was a main character in the first game.
Well, she's a main character in pretty much all of them, except she's not playable in the other.
So she's playable in the first one, but not in the second or third.
Correct.
Okay.
Speaking of nerd movies, Trex, you hear there's a Beast Wars script? Wait. Like a Transformers Beast Wars script, Raph? Is that what the fuck you're talking about?
Yeah, they're making it into a live action movie. Yeah, man.
The one perfect Transformers series.
Yeah, man.
Is being made into a fucking movie.
Yeah, man.
Primals maximize. Predacons terrorize. I love that shit. My brother, right? My brother's 10 years old. My oldest brother's 10 years older than me. And when I was really young, Beast Wars is actually the first Transformers show I watched. Just because of how it ended up. But he's a product of the 80s. I'm a product of the 90s, right? And so he got really fucking triggered when I would talk to him about the show, because I'd be like, nah, man, it's Optimus Primal. He's like, no, it's Optimus Prime. I was like, no, it's not. It's Optimus Primal. I hear them say it every week. It's Optimus Primal and the Maximals. Fuck. Like, he used to get so mad at me, dude. Like, it's gonna be Beast Wars or Bumblebee 2. Bumblebee 1 was really good.
That movie didn't deserve to be that good.
That Golden Bumblebee was good.
It didn't deserve to be that good, man.
It fucking did. They finished that movie and they're like, how did this happen? What do we do? I don't know.
Let me tell you right now, because Carlin was in the room when it started, and she just heard me geeking out, and she runs in like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "It's Gen 1 Optimus Prime and Gen 1 Bumblebee. This is the best movie ever."
Yeah, you know how it ended up being the best is they didn't change the characterization of the characters. They made them look the way literally everyone wants them to look. Like
fucking Starscream was an actual fighter jet and didn't look fat. Yeah.
Oh, and the characterization was done so well. So I don't know. Bumblebee 2 will be good. Hopefully.
I actually was rooting for John Cena sometimes too. It's like, look, John's not wrong. I completely understand why he's doing this.
Yeah, no, dude, it's an alien threat. And then like 2 other ones show up and they're literally like disintegrating human beings.
Yeah.
Because they want to keep it PG-13. So they disintegrate and not explode in blood. They liquefy.
Oh my god, I saw Shockwave and almost died. Just oh my god, then Soundwave. Oh, Oh my god, I may have to watch that movie again.
I know. I read online that they're developing an animated series based off Gen 1 and on
Good,
like
because
a 3D series, not like animated, but like sort of in like that style.
yeah,
Golden Dodge says still haven't seen Bumblebee. I promise
Dude.
you, Golden, it's good. Like honest, like, and you can ask Trex. I shit on everything past the first Transform. The
oh
first
yeah, deserves
Transformers
it.
is
Absolutely
good.
deserves all of it. All the hate.
Yeah, but all the other ones were like dumpster fires. I went to Bumblebee for free because Pat Benatar worked at the theater, right? And he saw it and he was like, "Listen, it's good." And he's a Transformers fanboy, and I was like, "There's no fucking way that this movie is good." And he was like, "I promise you, I'll take you to it." And so I went and saw it with him. I wasn't paying a fucking dime. And I sat down and I watched this movie and I was like, "Holy shit." I think I don't know if it was like an accident. Ended up being so good. It was so good that I think they realized it was good because it was supposed to be just a straight prequel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they went back and they made it not a prequel, right? They made it a reboot. Like, so they're like, wait a minute. What if we just like made a reboot and then started from here and people will love it? So that's what happened.
Oh my god, I just remembered.
What?
Gen 1 Optimus Prime with the truck and trailer and the right colors.
That's right. Rafron says David K is Megatron. Yeah, that's right. Rafron, look, I'll give you all that, but I'm allowed to love the 15 minutes of Age of Extinction that my boys were on screen.
Dinobots rocked.
Yes. So the biggest problem with those whole movies were their consistency to follow any resemblance of a fucking plot between movies. Like that, like literally every movie contradicted the previous one tenfold. And so when you got to the last one, it was like, this literally doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, this is the Knights of the fucking Round Table.
I just threw up. Just
I was what? Okay, so I don't know.
But
Truck and trailer and the right colors. That's right, Aaron.
But I do remember that Hasbro does have plans that they want to combine the Hasbro universe together. They did it in the comic books, and they are, and yeah, I was actually just getting to that. Golden Dodge, they approved that the G.I. Joe Snake Eye solo movie is going to be almost like a soft reboot, and they're going to make another G.I. Joe movie after it.
Nice.
Which, to be honest, I had no problem with the first one. I had problems, but I still thoroughly enjoyed the first G.I. Joe movie and even the second one. Even with the
first off, okay, the first one was good, but the second one, how the fuck are you gonna kill off literally every main Joe from the first movie in the first 10 minutes? You literally killed everyone.
Oh yeah, I was super miffed about that, but in the back of my mind, of course, I'm like, you could easily write that off where they faked their death. That could it could easily
Duke
be done.
And Scarlet though, man. Like, come on.
You could easily write it.
The trailers, bro, the trailers made it look like Duke was in the whole fucking movie.
I know, dude, I know.
Oh god, I'm still. You could tell that was fucking what.
That was my issue with the first movie. It was supposed to, like, Dr. Mindbender. I don't even know if he even really called himself that. I can't even remember it. But like this whole time he was Cobra and had this stupid looking mask. And then they finally got the mask right the first in the second movie. And then of course in the second movie he gets free and leaves Destro. And I'm like, you can't leave. You're Cyberface, dude. But that's probably because Christopher Eccleston didn't want to do it. Christopher Eccleston in the first movie was a good Destro.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we definitely.
There's a new animated movie coming soon too for Joe or Transformers. I'll post our Discord. Okay.
I think it's actually a new.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it's going to be a new Transformers.
Nice.
Because I think that's. I think that's actually the one that Jason David Frank is working on.
Yeah, that's one I think I talked about, right? With like the Gen 1 stuff, and it's gonna be like hardcore CGI.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 15 minutes of Bumblebee is fucking cinematic, like just god tier. Like
You can
Oh
watch
my
that
God.
and then walk out the movie and like, I saw the whole movie. I'm done.
I know. They just like the war on Cybertron. Like, just make that fucking movie. Golden Knights is in the first movie. Brendan Fraser was gung ho, and at the last minute they changed him to unnamed Joe.
Oh my god, I did not know that. Oh, dude, that would have been so badass. I mean, it was still badass because Brendan Fraser was badass, but man.
What are they doing? Rap Prime says, yeah, it's pre-war Cybertron. Okay, sweet. Which, by the way, were fantastic games. Did you play those, right? Did you play those?
The Cybertron games?
Yeah.
I think.
I like those games a lot. Those are fun. Those are fun. All right, boys. We are going to call it. Boys, I said it. I spelled it BOIS.
Gotcha.
So
it's feminine.
that's right. So we're going to call it here. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. It's a good time. So I bet this is a slow news week, really. It's a slow news week.
COVID-19 makes it slow, guys.
That's right, it does.
Because we can't really find sexual harassment in the workplace of games when you're actually at home.
That's true. You can send emails, but you can't. But then you send emails. That's traceability, So you don't really do that. There you go. Calling it, but YouTube people should just watch live over it. Thank you, Owen. You're absolutely right. Jareth, who's going to continue streaming Trex or CB? Jareth, I think we're both going to call it a night and hang out with our ladies tonight. I think is what's going to happen after this.
Yes, my lady that is called WoW.
Okay, I'm going to go hang out with my lady for a little while, and he's going to play WoW. I'm sure everybody will talk shit when I sign into Final Fantasy 14 in like 45 minutes, because that's what they always do. Aaron's the worst. Aaron calls me out constantly because I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I gotta go to bed, and then it's like I end the stream and log in to like manage my like the auction stuff, and she's just like, oh, here you go, bitch. I thought you were going to sleep.
Hold on, I'm about to share something with you. I just want your reaction on screen.
Okay,
you may have already seen it.
Where are you putting it? Facebook. Okay.
Oh, actually, I think I put it in the squad by accident.
You did. That's fine. What is this? Oh man, that's.
I'll post it in Discord when we're done with the call, so everybody else can see it.
Oh my god. Yeah. Twitter tried to okay, so like if 3% of Twitter tried to cancel Robert Downey Jr. for what's the fucking name? I don't even remember the name of it.
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder, and I was like, you done fucked up. Like, like first off, like the whole point of the character was to make fun of people doing blackface and things like that was the whole like people getting pissed off about Tropic Thunder are people who have literally never watched it and understand that it was like satire. And then I got mad because we're talking about Tropic Thunder, but literally Tom Cruise had his best role of his entire fucking career in that movie, and we're not going to discuss that. Where's that spin-off fucking movie? Okay, I'm sorry, I got mad. Tipoc says Trek still streams. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Rapine says, "Oh, DM me the article." Well, let's see. I'm gonna read about the Gen 1 thing after stream. Very cool. All right. So, oh wow, this looks fucking good. Wow. Sorry. I'm sorry. Wait till they see a Simple Jack. Oh god. Okay. All right. Oh my god. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We love you. Love talking the video games with you awesome nerds. Let's see. We're on Twitter at Nerds of the Epoch. We're on YouTube, search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. We're on Facebook, search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. I'm on Twitter at StevieB5986. It's literally right there. I'm also on YouTube. Search for Stevie B and Resident Evil because it's a Resident Evil focused channel. You have to combine them because you get that fucking bitch ass 80s singer Stevie B. But one day we'll beat out those algorithms, boys. Don't you worry. Trex, what about you? Where are you not streaming at these days?
I'm not streaming over at twitch.tv/TrexLight. And of course, follow me over on Twitter at ThisIsTrex.
There you go. He's on this. So yeah, we'll be back next week. Jareth, I saw you mentioned something about us talking about a news article. There is a Discord section for those that don't know. It's hashtag NotA Game Report, and you just if you want us to talk about something, just throw the link to the article there, and we add it to the list. I believe the Mortal Kombat announcement is what you were referring to earlier, which was cool. So throw it in there. We can talk about it next week. I like to look at all the articles before we talk about them. So, all right, you awesome nerds. We will see you next week, hopefully. Right? We'll see them next week. Right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna get this in before Trex ends it.
These guys are my best friends. We take and sing. We've always been together. We're four of a kind.
Having fun all day, piling around and laughing away. Just best friends. Best friends are we.
I love you guys.
We love you, awesome nerds. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you soon. Mwah. We'll be back probably playing some more Call of Duty on Wednesday, and then we're going to finish up Final Fantasy VII Remake on Friday.
You hope.
Wait, what? I wasn't about to call everybody hoes.
No, you hope.
Oh, you hope. Yes, you're right about that.
Like,
I
he's not stopping streaming Friday until that game is beat.
I did promise that all to them last night. I actually did on stream say that I would do that.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch.
I know. Yeah, because Raph was like, it'd be such a great birthday present to yourself. You beat the game. And I'm like, that's very true, Raph. And I got excited. And I was like, what if it takes me forever to fight these bosses? Because I'm not good. I'm not good.
No, you're good enough.
Yes. I did beat Bahamut in like 2 fights. So that's
See, there you go.
Bahamut, excuse me. Bahamut. I said that wrong. So that was kind of nice.
Just remember, with every defeat, you learn a little something.
That's true. I did. I learned
Like a
that
gunshot wound. You learn a little something.
I learned after the first fight that I needed to DM Raph and ask him what materia setup I should have to fight Bomb. That's what I learned.
Well, there you go, guys. Remember, if you have any trouble with Final Fantasy VII Remake, go to Raph Prime.
That's right. We love you guys. Good night.